Let's work on the Leetcode 102 binary tree level order traversal today. So this is quite classical. Level order traversal basically is a BFS question. So you need to use BFS to solve this problem. And let's see how to work it out. So firstly, we have the root node of the binary tree, and we need to check if the root is equal to none or not. So if root is equal to none, we need to return what? We need to return a new array list, but no parameters inside, right? And if not, that means the root is not none. We need to create our result, which is list is integer. Let's call it a result and new array list again. So how to do the next step? We need to implement a queue for the BFS, because we all know it's essential to have a queue for our BFS. And and we need to put the root into our queue, because so we have element in our queue and queue is not empty. We can enter this while loop. While queue is not empty, we can do what? We need to get the size of the queue firstly. Actually, we have multiple solutions here, right? You may think, why not just write something like int I equals to 0, I less than q dot size. We can try that. We can try that, but that will fail. I promise you. You can see if that fails, and then we can, after that we can replace this with this variable, and we will see why does this happen. We will obtain the tree node from a queue, and what we will do here is to create a sublist, because when you observe the expected output, you will see there are sublists under this big list, and this sublist contains the elements in the same level, basically, right? So 3 is in the level 0, and 9, 20 is in the level 1, 15, 7 is in the level 2, and for each for loop, it will iterate the elements in one single level. So that's why we need to create the sublist now. You can give me feedback if you feel confused while watching my video, and I promise you I will try my best to explain it clear next time. Why is not? And what we need to do now is we need to put it here actually, right? And what we need to do now is to sub.add current, right? Current value, because this is an integer list, and we need to check if it has sub nodes or child nodes. If the current dot left is not equal to none, we need to add it to the queue for the iteration, right? q.add current to left, and if left current to right is not equal to now, we need to add current to right. Alright, and after all that, because each for loop is a level, we need to add the result of a level into our final result. So we need to write this. And anything more? Let's see. Let's check if it works well. I promise you it won't. You will see the result is wrong. Why? That's what I told you at the beginning. We need to replace this with the previously obtained value size, not a q.size. Otherwise, because if you use q.size, it will add one more element to the q again, and it will influence the q.size value here in the condition. It will redo it, and there's no end to it. So once you change to that, I think it will work. Yeah, and submit. Yeah, it works well. No problem at all. Thank you for today's watching.